Welcome to Love Made Simple. I'm Dr. Brian Jory, and I'm a college professor who researches relationships, teaches about love and intimacy, and counsels couples. I've spent thousands of hours working with couples, and when it comes to love, I've seen the beautiful, the boring, and the downright abysmal. Relationships can be complicated, of course, and every relationship is complicated in its own way. The problem is that we talk about love as though everyone knows what love is when we don't. Some people just never get the memo. Love Made Simple is my attempt to unpack the basics of what it means to love and be loved, including what it means to love yourself. My goal is to unravel the essentials of love, what love is and what it isn't. In this video series, I share 7 reflections, 7 ideas to help you on your journey into meaningful, enduring love. They're not a super pill. They won't change your life overnight. They're ideas that you incorporate into your life, and over the course of weeks, months, and years, they can make a very big difference. Love Made Simple is for all couples, all kinds, whoever you are, whatever your identities, whether you're young or old, or how far along you are in your relationship. These reflections are for you. In today's reflection, we're going to talk about the dark side of love. Secrets, lies, and deception. This topic is a biggie, and I could talk about it for hours, but I'll keep it to a few minutes. Here's an important preface, though. Everyone has a right to privacy. Privacy is a boundary you set around your body, mind, and emotions that creates a safe space for you to be an independent, whole adult person. In your private space, you may have secrets, but your secrets are not necessarily lies. Maybe your secret is something that happened to you as a child, or something your best friend confided in you, or a dream you have. Your partner doesn't have a right to know everything about you, everyone you talk to, or where you are at all times, or to sneak through your phone or personal belongings to control you. If your partner demands to know everything, especially because they're jealous, that could be abuse, so be careful. Today's reflection is called No Free Rides, and we're going to talk about taking your partner for a ride. It's hard to define what a ride is exactly, but if someone you love has ever taken you for a ride, you know exactly what it is. Fake stories, embellishments, half-truths, fine print, cover-up. Pretending something is true that isn't, or something that isn't true is. At the end of the ride, when the truth is revealed, everything you believe about yourself and your partner will crash in a ball of smoke and fire. The searing pain of betrayal can be disabling, and the trauma can linger for years. We use the word heartbreak for a reason. Ethical philosopher Cécile Labach calls liars free riders because they think it's okay to deceive others, but they always object when others deceive them. So free riders are hypocrites and thieves who steal your freedom to know the truth. When they get through with their gaslighting, you'll wonder what hit you all right. Something I've learned in my research with couples, it's easy to take someone who loves you for a ride. In its elemental forms, love is conceived in trust and faith. You have to trust to love. You have to believe. You have to invest. Oxytocin, the hormone that helps bond two people together, I call it nature's gorilla glue, may influence those under its effect to believe, even when they end up believing in lies. That's the tragedy of betrayal. Something that began so beautifully with trust and faith ends up in despair. So if you think you're getting off scot-free when you deceive someone you love, you're wrong. There are no free rides. Your partner will pay a price every time. Some of this dishonesty starts out early in relationships. It's a broad generalization, but studies suggest that dating relationships are among the most dishonest of all relationships. In fact, manipulation of the truth seems to be part of the skill set of modern dating. Anyone who's created a profile on a dating app can relate to this. When you create a dating profile, you put your best foot forward, of course. You pick your best photos, not your worst. Then you decide what to say about yourself and what to leave out. Researchers find a tendency to present ourselves as we wish we were, not necessarily who we really are. Couples who move from casual dating to coupledom have to transition out of dating dishonesty to the transparency and trust necessary to maintain intimacy over the long haul. Some individuals can't make the transition to an honest intimacy, end up being serial daters, going from shallow relationship to shallow relationship. In my research with committed couples, I came across a different kind of deception that I call self-serving beliefs. Self-serving beliefs are myths that we believe about ourselves, our partner, and our relationship. Convenient truths that wouldn't stand up to any real scrutiny whatsoever. Basically, we lie to ourselves, and pretty soon we believe our own lies. We accept these myths as true without scrutiny, simply because they make us feel safer, better, stronger, smarter, or more capable. The most common of these self-deceptions relate to our addictions. I'm not an alcoholic because I only drink on weekends. I can stop smoking anytime I want, and so on. Some of our self-serving beliefs are healthy and harmless. I am awesome is fine if it projects a fake it till you make it attitude. But some of these self-serving beliefs wreak havoc on our love relationships. I made you who you are. Your life would be a disaster without me. I'm smarter than you. I'm better than you. We believe things like this because we want to, not because they're true. And they can be very disrespectful and unfair to your partner. Of course, they're not mentally healthy for you either. There's a way to detect your own self-serving beliefs. Pick an issue, a disagreement that exists between you and your partner. And then ask yourself, what would I like to believe on this? If there's a difference between actual facts and what you want to believe, you're probably thinking things simply because they make you feel good. Nothing I've said today should be headline news. Deception for the sake of getting what we want is not love. This includes self-deception, half-truths, shading the truth, leaving out certain details, slanting, skewing, conveniently forgetting, delaying, and shading the truth. I don't want to come across as holier than thou. My only goal is to share with you what I've learned from real couples in real situations. Honesty is, by its very nature, therapeutic in a relationship. Truth has a healing power like no other force I have come across. It's corrective and energizing. Deep, meaningful love that can go the long haul requires constant refueling with huge doses of truth and honesty. No free rides, please. I hope this reflection of Love Made Simple is helpful to you, and you will take the time and make the effort to see it through. There are 7 videos in this series, so check out the others. Follow me on Facebook or Instagram, or if you want a transcript of this video, visit my website at brianjory.com. Remember that love is simple, even when we make it complicated.